We were approached by a local developer who was interested in building properties on this land and relocating us to another site at Houghton on the Hill. We were quite excited about that idea because we don't own all this land. We only own 70 acres of it, and we've got 100 acres on site. So the rest of it is leased from Leicester City Council. This is a tremendous opportunity for us to move to a new clubhouse away from a course that's been built up over the years. It's going to be a different course, it's going to be a quality course. I'm not saying this course is not quality, this course is very good. We've got some excellent greens at the moment, but we do suffer in the winter from flooding, from shutdowns because of the weather. The new course will be correctly designed, it'll be buggy friendly, it will be suitable for all standards of golf, not just the big long hitters. It'll be suitable for the likes of myself, who doesn't hit the ball very far these days. Interesting holes, with some signature holes as well, with plenty of water on the course, and some easy holes. It'll also have a par 3 academy and a driving range, so it'll be a good introduction for new members, new golfers.
As far as the future is concerned, we've got a 7,000 yard championship golf course, but so flexible that it can actually accommodate a whole range of different tee positions and make the course challenging but enjoyable. Today's been another one of the meetings we've had over the last 2.5 years. The meeting today was perhaps more important because from our point of view we're getting to the stage where a planning application will be submitted fairly soon, and it was really a question of sitting down with Ken Moody, the architect for the golf course, and Dave Grindley and his associates for the clubhouse to try and finalise what we're looking for and making sure what's going to be delivered is what we want. It's not just a question of looking at the golf course and the clubhouse, it's how we actually use the clubhouse for the future with regards to the function room, facilities for weddings and meetings.
I had a lot of meetings with Ken Moody, who's the course architect. From the very first time we met him, he impressed us with his ability to understand what golfers are after. He's a golfer himself. And so when we start looking at a golf course, we've looked at individual holes. This golf course is 18 holes. The new golf course will be 18 individual holes that you'll remember each one. We've had the plans of the golf course on our wall now for approximately a month. We've had no adverse comments from the membership.
We started work on the design of the new golf course with Scraptoft Golf Club at the House on the Hill site in late 2016. Since then, we developed a number of layout designs before settling on the current one, which includes a tournament-length 18-hole golf course, a state-of-the-art golf academy with a driving range, short game practice area, and a 9-hole par 3 course. It's going to be a fantastic facility for the members to enjoy.
You know, to be able to be part of a new design and a new course is a really great opportunity, which is going to bring the ethos of Scraptoft Golf Club, but also bring it to a new facility where we can also incorporate new golfers, juniors into the game as well, which is a really important aspect for me.
I brought Ken Brown on board since I value his advice as a former tour professional. He's played and commentated at golf events on some of the best golf courses in the world. Ken has a very analytical eye and a good understanding of how to make a hole strategically interesting from his playing days on the tour. And together we can create something very special for the members of Scraptoft Golf Club. So Ken, this is where the first tee is going to be.
Yeah, nicely positioned on the top of the hill, not too far from the clubhouse. It's going to be a nice elevated position, Ken, so we can see right down the first hole.
Yeah, it'll be a lovely start to the rounds, won't it? It's a short par 5.
Yeah, you give a player a chance of perhaps reaching 2 if they're a big hitter, wind against them most of the time, so it'll be 2 big bits. Otherwise you're going to have to lay up a little bit to the right there to get the best angle to this green, which sort of lies across you with a bunker on the front left. It's going to be a nice, friendly, but birdieable chance for us, the par 5 to start with. Well, let's have a quick look at the 5th and the 6th. They offer some birdie opportunities. They're shortish par 4s, and this is the 5th tee here. There's the halfway hut, a nice spot for the halfway hut. The 5th goes up here, it's a double fairway. You can go down the left and the right, and running right down the centre of this here is a stream. There'll be a bit of a hedge in it as well. So you've got to decide which side from the 5th tee you're going to take, this side or this side, on a couple of bunkers there. Ideally you want to be coming to this 5th green a little bit from the right. That's a really interesting hole. The 6th comes back in the opposite direction, which will be a drivable par 4, potentially if you get a good one away, depending which tee you are. Again, this little stream and a couple of ponds come into play. You can drive down this left side here, perhaps even with an iron, and pitch across the lake to this thin green, this narrow putting surface. This will be the 10th fairway. It'll be a par 4. It'll be a slight dogleg from right to left, and it'll play downhill. It'll be one of the starting holes. And this power line, which is rather ugly now, will disappear. And from here, with one of the most spectacular views on the golf course, you'll be looking down on an island green, a fairly generous putting surface. This is going to look fantastic. It's going to be a brilliant hole to play. Tactics, get a good tee shot away, a real good tee shot, you're getting there with a short iron. Otherwise, you'll be playing from distance, and it'll be a small target. This is going to be a brilliant hole, and I look forward to the changes. I'm standing down the left side of the 18th fairway, where there'll be a big largest bunker. So this is down the left side. Up the right there'll be 2 bunkers, and the further right you can hit your tee shot, the better angle that there is to the green. If you're a tiger, you can go down this left side here, take the bunker on and have a shot at the putting surface. So this will be a little terrace fairway with 2 bunkers on the right and 1 on the left, and it'll be the 18th fairway.
So what do you think of this as the green side, Ken?
Well, the 18th green is going to be in a perfect spot, I think. On the top of the hill, it's going to be a longish par 4, 2 level green, guarded by a couple of bunkers. And I think here, on the top of the hill, with the clubhouse just beyond it, the members will be able to look out over this 18th, and it'll be in a perfect spot. Not too far a walk to the bar either.
Yeah, it'd be fabulous looking down the valley in a summer's evening with the sun on the terrace.
Yeah, it's going to be a super spot, and be a challenging par 4, and the 18th will be a tricky hole, but I think this will be a little beauty. When I first went to the site, I thought this is a very nice rolling piece of ground with some sort of presence. It's quite a large piece of ground, and it's been nice working with Ken Moody. We've wandered around the course a few times, or the potential layout to work out the strategy of some of the holes and how they're going to play, making sure the lengths are compatible, making sure there's 3s and 5s on the different 9s. So there's a lot of things to take into account, but I think we've accomplished it pretty well in working out the bunker positions. It's a good fun project to do, because it's a Rubik's Cube with not necessarily a final answer, but you're always trying to make the best of each hole. One of the things it's always nice to do if you can on a golf course, 18 holes is fantastic, but if you can get anything else in, a little par 3 or a driving range, it's a real added bonus. And to be able to get a nice little par 3 course there, that if you're coming for a society, you can go and play a little knock round the 9 hole after you've had a few beers. It's also a wonderful place for people to go and get started at the game of par 3. A centre of excellence here in Leicestershire, that would be a perfect place for it. It's central to a lot of people, and it would be an ideal place for people to come and hone their games. I think the members have got a lot to look forward to. I know they've got a fantastic club here. I can tell the social section and the club, and there's a real atmosphere about this golf club. I think they can take that across the hill there to another golf course and really look forward to a whole new facility. There's a whole new state-of-the-art golf course with sprinklers, and everything will be 100% well-drained greens, well-bunkered. Obviously it's a change, everyone knows that, but I think they will enjoy the new course a great deal, and obviously the facilities around it will be second to none. Well, I'm looking forward to a lot of things in this project. First of all, I'd love to see what is a piece of farmland slowly turn into a golf course. It's a real engineering project to get it all right. So I'm going to thoroughly look forward to coming up and visiting as it's going through construction, looking at the different designs, but there may be an odd tweak here and there, which inevitably there will be. But I suppose ultimately what you're looking forward to is to seeing the members drive their cars up and going around the golf course and enjoying around the golf, and coming back, having a pint in the clubhouse, and said that I enjoyed that. It was a super golf course. It was challenging, interesting, but I had a lot of fun out there.